Hey guys, I'm J-Mac. This is Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I just woke up a little bit ago and working on getting my day started with some Raid. Um, Today I'm going to talk about Sylar. She's somebody I've had for a little while, but she's one of those I just put her in the vault because I had all my other awesome, fun legendaries and see if I can find her. I didn't think she's anybody that could really help me, but I ended up getting a 4-star awakening for her. So I thought, I'd build her and see what she can do. And I love her. She is such an awesome champion. But before I get to her, we do have is it Razelvarg? Come on, I don't want to buy that. Yep, Razelvarg fusion going on. Um, I'm right where I need to be. I've got the 4 rares to fuse into my 4th epic, and then that 4th epic, I'll just have to get up to 50, and I'll be able to get him with plenty of time left. So the good news is, I don't have to go through and pull tons of shards. Keep building up my ancient stockpile for hopefully a guaranteed ancient. Keep working on voids, but we do have 2 times for sacreds, so I want to hit those. Yes, right off the bat. All right. Bad El Khazar. He is new for me. I do not have him. Say if you've been playing the game very long, you probably have heard of him, or he has killed you in arena. So he has the AoE, heals himself. He can remove all debuffs, place continuous heal, place poisons, and then inflicts more damage targets under poison. But some days he is hard to kill. Oh, that's awesome. So far, we're starting out. Very good day. All right. Denasil. Denasil is one of the first epic champions I got. And he is amazing. The A1, he does a little sleep. Not that big of a deal. But this right here places 6% increased defense on all allies for 2 turns. You can get to a 3-turn cooldown. And then heals all allies by 25% of this champion's max AP. So with all the different things with arena and your Great Hall, you can get his max HP and with gear boosted up there pretty high. So this can be not only awesome because you're getting the increased defense, but that heal can be insane. And then this is okay. It would be better if it was on a smaller cooldown, but 5-turn cooldown, it can decrease duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. But this right here, I know there's a few levels where you got like 2 Thanasils you have to go up against, and that can be brutal sometimes in some of those waves. But Thanasil's an awesome epic healer. Chonoro. I believe I already have her. So we can get one more. Can we just get one more? Biggin. All right. Another new champion for me. So since I don't have him, I don't remember what he do. I know he hits hard. Attacks 1 enemy, attacks all enemies 1 time if the first attack is critical. Attacks all enemies, can place a stun, can place decreased accuracy. And then, let's look at the Ascended. A3, 5-turn cooldown. Attacks all enemies 2 times, decreases turn meter by 25%, 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed. And increase ally accuracy in dungeons by 90. Alright. I wish I would have had him way earlier on for the faction wars, but I know he can be really awesome in arena too. Alright, so 2 new Legos. Let's see if we can get for a 3rd. Can we go for a 3rd? Lag? Alright. Farrakhan the Fat. I do have him already, but he's a really cool champion. I think, poisons and HP burn. can do the decreased defense on one person, then his allied attack. So he's a pretty cool champion. All right, so that is an excellent way to start off a video. I'd only had 3, but this morning, Clan Boss, and I even forgot to run Nightmare last night. I ran the Ultra Nightmare and was able to get 2 more shards this morning. So, very thankful for that. And, like I said, I didn't have to go into here. But, oh, come on. If I can go ahead and get a few of these rewards. And I might just pick up another one of him because he's a pretty cool rare. Look at his kit. Might as well do that while we're here. We'll eventually get the Sylar. Alright. So, before I get too sidetracked, I'm super, super excited. Especially for Bad L. Okay, where did my Psylar go? Oh, Awakening, so she's up top. Alright. There we go. Alright, Sylar is a Void Dark Elf support champion. Look at her skills first. So she has an AoE on the A1, which anytime you can get an AoE on the A1, that's awesome. Nothing else she's doing, just straight damage. A2, another AoE. 80% chance, books up to 100% chance of placing a decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. And then, yeah, it's on a 3-turn cooldown once you get it booked. And then her A3 is really awesome. It goes to a 4-turn, can place a decreased speed on all allies, not all allies, all enemies for 2 turns. And then decreases turn meter of all enemies by 40%. And that is so fun to watch. This turn meter going down. Has an awesome aura, increase ally speed faction crit by 22%. And then one of the reasons why I built her out was because I had the 4-star awakening. I went with cruelty to add attack, HP, and crit damage, and hopefully I'll be able to get speed later on, but decrease defense. So I'll be able to decrease the defense on every single target since all she does is AoEs every time. So I thought was best for her. But that's what makes her so special, is one, she has this amazing A3, but then her other 2 attacks are AoEs. And so she's a great champion for stun set. And the build I have her in, I'm going to say is mediocre, above mediocre maybe. No, excuse me, dealing with a little bit of allergy stuff. So I got speed boots. One other cool thing about her is there are, I think, multiple ways to build her. Obviously, early game, you don't have just amazing gear. You want to probably get her HP and defense focused on more than what I did. So what I did was I wanted to get crit rate, crit damage up, and attack. Because I've got enough other healers that and other support champions that I can put with her that can keep her alive. But early on, you probably want to focus more on HP and defense. But I got her attack, did get some accuracy because the A3, we do need accuracy to pull off the decreased speed and manipulate turn meter. So I picked up accuracy where I could, but speed on the boots. For the stun chest, I put her in attack. You'll probably want her, like I said, if you're starting out early, HP or defense. Excuse me. This got, more attack accuracy, a little bit of HP and defense there, not much. I did go crit rate on the gloves. I did not have, or I didn't want to pull gear off other champions to do like crit damage gloves and then pick crit rate up everywhere else. So I got crit rate on the gloves, a little bit of crit damage, more attack, a little bit of HP there. Weapon, some more accuracy, crit damage, speed. I would love to have her HP and speed a little higher, but I'm happy with this. I was able to get decent crit damage rolls there, a little bit more speed, and then some more speed, some more crit rate, a little bit more HP. I went with a ring, attack ring. Got some pretty good HP rolls there. Otherwise, I probably would have had to gone either HP or defense on the main stat. Let's see, crit damage. Got a little bit of everything there, and then the banner. I think I went accuracy because I need more accuracy, and I would have loved to have used a 6-star accuracy, but I don't think I had one that had speed on it because their speed was really, really lacking. And then just, more defense and attack percentage. So I'm happy with where she's at for what I'm going to be using her for. Obviously, 45k, got a lot extra going on with the bonuses. Like I said, early on, getting her built up instead of an attack chest, probably HP defense chest. Just depending on what other champions you have to put with her. Attack almost a 4k, defense all right. Speed would love to get that just a little higher. Crit rate I got 100, crit damage 200. Resist I really wasn't too carried about, and then accuracy 288 seemed to do okay. Good thing about the sunset, she doesn't need accuracy to hit the stuns. And that's one of the main reasons I think for building her is all those AoEs, you can put her in the stun set and you can do a lot of crowd control with that. For masteries, again, I think there's multiple ways to build her depending on where you're at on the game. I did go attack because, like I said, I've got the support champions put with her to keep her alive for the most part. A few of the bosses kind of struggled toward the end. But I ended up going with War Master and just getting more damage. You may want to go with this Fearsome Presence if you're doing in a stun set because you can get just that extra little 5% to do a stun set. But I went offense and support just to pick up a little more accuracy where I could. Evil Eye with some more turn meter. I like Lure still. The increasing stats all the way around, and then extra chance for that speed debuff. Oh, this doesn't affect your stun, but it will do that decreased speed. So I think I'm good with this build. Like I said, early game, I may have gone down the defense tree just to help with survivability. But of course, like I said, it just depends on what champions you have around her. So let's go into let's do Dragon. All right, so Dragon Team. I just ran through it once, just to kind of see how it would do. Deacon, put him in the speed lead. He's fairly easy to get. I know there's a promo code. I don't know if it's still active or not for getting Deacon, but I know a lot of people have Deacon. Bellower, super squishy. He's my campaign farmer, so I've got him, speed up above 220 with as much attack and crit damage as I could get on him. Kel, I'm going to say he's a mediocre build. Oh, I didn't mean to click off of him. Nothing super amazing. His accuracy is actually, I was just looking at him, was low. I think I put him for crit rate, crit damage. Apothecary, dadgummit, why am I clicking on them and doing that? I've got him at mediocre set, nothing amazing there. And we just went over my Sylar build. Deacon is in my arena team, so I do have him really fast. But I wanted to use him because of his leech and his big decreased defense. And of course, turn meter manipulation. So, I mean, between him and Sylar, these guys aren't going to go just a whole lot. Let's do speed with Apothecary. Let's see. I want... let's just go ahead and do that. Block a few skills. Okay, so Psylar, I want this right here. And we can see how many stuns we get from the stun set. See how many decreased speeds we get. And then watch all the turn meters go away. And I got the decreased speed on everybody. All the turn meters went down. And then I can start autoing through this. But that A3 is awesome. And then I think the A2, that decreased accuracy, has kind of become more prevalent with some things. Did get the one stun there on enemy apothecary. And so, like I said, with the way I have her built, I think trying to get as much damage out of her as I could. She's definitely not a nuker. I'm not saying that she can't be built to put out some damage, but uh, damage probably isn't what you're going to focus on if you got her and you're trying to build her out for something. Um, Even mid game you pull her, you're working on her through faction wars. Got the other stun there from the stun set. Uh, you're still probably going to be building her up with HP and defense. Now this might get a little iffy here because Bello has low HP, super low, low defense. Deacon low HP, low defense. Because I sacrificed everything I could to get speed on him for my arena team. Uh, Kel and Apothecary, the gear I have on them is not that great. I mean, it's not like everything's 6-star leveled up to 16. I did get everything on Sylar leveled up to 16 because we had the artifact enhancement event going on for the Razelvarg, and I wanted to get the rare from that. But so far, they're staying alive. Probably lose Bellower, or I might lose Sylar too. We get Apothecary to do another heal on somebody at least. But definitely, of course, this team, by the time you get to Dragon 20, you're probably going to have way better champions to use to make it a lot faster. And then the bad thing about Dragon is Dragon can't be stunned, and then you can't have the turn meter manipulation. So once Sylar gets to bosses, she's going to be kind of limited on what she can do, but definitely helping to clear the waves. Those stuns, like having those apothecary stunned going through there helps with time because you don't have people getting healed, you don't have them getting off their speed buffs. So she's somebody I wish that I would have had early game going in mid game. Like I said, I want to say I only got her a few months ago, so I don't think I've really had her that long. Um, so she comes in third, following Kel and Bellower with damage, which I kind of expected that. Because Kel, with all his poisons, he's going to add up a lot. And then, like I said, Bellower, I've got him built. He's going to be going faster than what Sylar is because he's got more speed. And a little more damage because he's doing the AoEs too. This is kind of a really cool combo to have. You could probably put Bellower in a stun set if you're able to. And like I said, early game, and have Bellower and Sylar both going stuns and really keep everybody on lockdown. So, not an amazing team. Not, I'm going to say super weak team, but Ice Golem. Let's look at here. Now, I did do one run. Ice Golem's hard. Stage 20, I spent a long of time struggling. It wasn't until I got the right champs in. This is not a beginner-friendly team. Now, I was lucky. Cardial, I pulled fairly early in Raid. I think maybe 6 months of playing, maybe 8. I mean, it's not super early, but dude's a beast. Of course, still we get for free. I know Ninja you can't get anymore. A lot of people don't have Ninja, but this is the team I run. Except I have Venomage right here, and that's what I do for my stage 20. It's about a 98% success rate. Every once in a while, I'll come up a little short. Other than Helicath, he was a fusion champion, and a lot of people had a chance to get him. I just didn't want to spend hours trying to find an all rare, or I might be able to do an epic team to get this, but I just don't have the time to go through and do as much as I would love to in the game. And my cell phone just went off, so let's try this again. Started going through here. My alarm clock went off for me to get up for the days that I sleep in on Sunday. Okay, so like I was saying, this is not a nice, early mid game team. Um, but Ice Golem's no chump. I'm Mace. There's still a chance I could wipe with this team. Usually, like I said, I have been on Mage here, but uh, you can. I think I could take Ninja out and still put in another DPSer. It's just I have Ninja, so I love using him. I use him everywhere. But between Syl and Sylar, because Syl I've got Relentless. She's got the A2 stun, and Sylar getting stuns off. I can keep a lot of enemies on lockdown just with that stun. So Sylar had the first stun, and then Syl got the next three. Um, I got Syl and Relentless, Cardio and Relentless, so I get tons of heals. Uh, the reflect damage that these dudes usually get off can be brutal. And that's why I had a Helicath in here. The shield and the block damage. And of course for Ice Golem too, having the block damage going. Um, Ninja, like I said, is a beast. Sylar won't be able to keep up compared to Ninja on damage. But between everyone else, Sylar should put in the second most damage on this team. And then she can still stun. Like right there, she's did stun set, AoE, and was able to stun a minion. And then she stunned the other minion because Cardial had everybody do the ally attack. So, if timing's good with shields and block damage from Helicath, I should be able to stay alive and win. Because, man, he hits hard. And that's where I've got her built squishy. I think, obviously, by the time you get to Ice Golem 20, you're probably not going to be running her in it. Or if you were, you would have her probably built up a little more beefier. But I love this team. Like I said, I know I've got some really awesome champions on this team. Cardial is a god for heals, cleanses. He's got his almost revive, where if you get hit at the right time with that revive on death buff, that comes in handy. And so far, I think we're going to be alright. Unless just something crazy happens. Like I said, I know this is a stack team, not really showcasing like Sylar damage or anything, but I think you're here to well get what she can do of, with her and Syl especially working together, kept a lot of enemies stunned going through there. Let's see, damage. Hellcath actually did a little more than she did. Like I said, she's not a damage dealer, even though I've got her with a lot of attack and the crit rate and the crit damage. But I think she's doing a lot, especially on slower teams where you're going through and it takes longer to do a run. Having that blessing, bringing down defense every time. But just the AoE on every single ability is something awesome. And that would be kind of fun. I may have to level up a Bellower because I don't want to mess with my campaign farmer. I've got him exactly where I want him for the 7 to 9 second runs. But it may be really, really fun to run Bellower and Sylar together. Alright, there's my new champs. Biggin and ahead. Oh, not that. Bad L. Yes. So, more champs I need to build up that I don't have books for. But Sylar, she, if you build her fast enough, she could probably do some stuff in the arena. Especially with that A3. Running her with Arbiter, Deacon, and then her hitting that A3 and then having like a huge nuker come in, that'd probably be pretty awesome. But I I said she's champion. I just had set for a while. I only built her because I had the blessing, and then once I kind of realized what she has of an AOE on every ability, she's like an epic bellower. She's awesome. Definitely you get her early game, build her up to 60. I think mid game she can still be viable. Um, in game you're gonna come up with better champions to use. Because her base stats, defense, HP, she can be kind of squishy, but just depending on what gear you have. Like I said, definitely early on you're not gonna have stun set probably to put on her. But she's still very, very useful, especially with the A3. So, anyways, I hope this helps somebody out there. If you're pulling shards for Razelvarg, I hope you had just as good luck as I did today. 5 shards, got 2 new legendaries who are awesome. So I can't wait to get them built out. Of course, gonna take me a few weeks, few months to build out book and all that good stuff. But anyways, hope you guys have a very blessed day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.